All right, Bodyblade Ohana, good day to you. We are going to do a few things just to enhance the lower body. So I'm going to show you a few exercises standing, and then on the ground we'll do a couple more exercises for you. Okay, now I don't have a mat with me, but when you do, if you have a mat, that would be ideal for you just to protect your lower body a little bit. But as you know, the hip and thigh sculptor is absolutely an incredible way to train your lower body, and that of course is holding your body blades straight up and down. You can lace your fingers in front of your body rather than a top to bottom grip because you have a tendency to do this. So nice lace grip. And then we go side to side. We match the rhythm. Remember, I always say that you're only going to move about an inch, and it's like clapping your hands, that very quick, rapid change of direction because you're going to be moving quickly. So it's not about how you do this. It's moving not more than 2 centimeters, very light. You see how very, very light. It's getting the rhythm and the coordination more than having brute strength. That's all you need to do to activate. Now, the more I squat down, the more I'm going to activate the lower body. Even if you were sitting in a chair, you're going to activate those deep hip muscles. But when you stand, when you do this, you go deep and you drive, and it is like you're pushing off, doing lateral lunges. Now, just offsetting your lower body into somewhat of a lunge, small lunge, left to right. Now my body is rotating again this way, being thrown off balance, and so you have to stabilize and activate your bum even more. All right, so then from here, you can also alternate. So I could start here and do a step back lunge, come back into the squat position, another step back lunge, and back into the squat position. So you can do that. You can also do almost like what we call a curtsy, where you step back and across this way across your body. That's a little bit more advanced, but again, variations on the theme, and you can hear in my voice that it becomes aerobic very quickly and very actively. So you can also do standing squats, where you add the squat motion while you're doing the hip and thigh sculptor. So you can see a lot of activity that you can do with that hip and thigh sculptor. Also, single limb stance, where you come up on one leg and squat down just partially. It's a little bit more balance involved, but as you progress, these are ways to enhance lower body. So, for example, let's say it's difficult for you to do. You can toe touch and go down with that squat, and then lift the leg up as you can, put it down, lift it up, put it down until maybe you can stand and do that entirely. So you can see how beautifully we activate the lower body. Now, I want to take you down on the floor in just a moment. So if you have a mat, great, grab that, and I will see you on the floor for a couple more exercises. All right, so this actually is an incredible abdominal core strengthener because you're always working the core. But at the same time, when we do this exercise, it forces you to stabilize through the bum to control your body. So you wouldn't think this is a lower body exercise, but if we do the ab crunch, for example, and we do some rotation in this position, I have to first grip with my bum to stabilize my body. Now, if we go into a hip and thigh sculptor position, and again, this is advanced training, right? So now when I do this, my knees are bent, my heels are in the ground, and I'm sitting in this position, rocking back and forth. But you know what I feel? I feel my inner thighs grabbing to stabilize my body. I feel my hamstrings and my bum grabbing to stabilize my body. Now, I'm going to go all the way down to the floor. This is one of the most intensive lower body, hamstring, quadriceps, hips and bum. I go all the way down. My legs are almost completely extended. I'm going to lift my bum not more than 2 centimeters. I can just barely pass my hand below my bum, and I drive here. Now, my lower body is so connected. My quads, hamstrings, everything from my heel to my bum, and you hear it in my voice. This is a heck of a challenge. Now, starting off, maybe you can do a bridge. A bridge is actually a little bit easier. You lift your bum up. You can lift your bum up higher. You can do a chest press. You can do an ab crunch. And then you can progress into hip and thigh sculptor. 3 different options. So if you need to start easier, do the bridge. Then extend those knees out. Lift the bum up just enough to pass your hand underneath. And oh boy, that's incredible. All right, another way we can do this, side plank. You can bend your lower knee, extend your top leg, keep your elbow here, and I can lift and let my body go down. Lift and let my body go down. So now I'm working the abductor, the muscles that lift the hips. So I'm activating the bum, and at the same time, I can drive my body blade. If we were standing, this would be the jab, right? So I can lift my bum, and I'm using all of those muscles in my hamstrings and my buttocks up and down. So you can do repetitive 10 reps, or you can just hold it there. You can even bring your other leg up higher to activate even more into the back and the spine. And then, of course, we would switch, and then we would do the same thing. So you can bend that knee, extend the top leg, lift up, and drive the body blade in a jab position straight overhead. So for now, that should give you some fuel for some great things that you can do to add to your exercise program to really focus in on the lower body. Take it slow, start and stop. All the same rules for body blade apply, and you work up at your own pace. Hey, I am breathing hard right now. It is cardio, it is strength, it is intensive. And you know, I always refer to flex intensity. Well, this is it. Have a great time. Love to get your feedback on Facebook, and we'll see you soon.